Welcome back, Finance Virtuosos. In today's video, we're delving into the intricate world of debt repayment, a subject as diverse as it is essential. Debt, being one of the most polarizing topics in personal finance, has seen individuals achieve financial success through various strategies. Some people swear by the debt snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first and work your way up to the largest ones. Others prefer the debt avalanche method, where you pay off the highest interest debts first and then move on to the lower interest ones. Both of these methods have their pros and cons, and they can work well for different situations and personalities. But what if there was another way to tackle your debt, one that focuses on freeing up your monthly cash flow and increasing your financial flexibility? Today, we're shedding light on a lesser-known yet effective approach, the cash flow index method. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel, where we talk about all things finance. For your daily dose of valuable information on money, business, investments, and savings, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. The cash flow index method was popularized by Garrett Gunderson, a financial advisor and author of the book Killing Sacred Cows. Gunderson claims that the CFI method can help you pay off your debt faster, save more money, and invest more wisely. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, let's find out how it works, compare it to the widely popular debt snowball and avalanche strategies, and evaluate its efficacy in different financial scenarios. What is the cash flow index method? Let's start by understanding the core principles of the cash flow index method. Unlike the debt snowball and avalanche strategies, which focus on the size or the interest rate of the debt, the CFI method places a primary focus on freeing up monthly cash flow by strategically paying off the most cash flow inefficient debts first. Cash flow efficiency is a measure of how much cash flow a debt consumes relative to its balance. The more cash flow a debt consumes, the less efficient it is, and the more it hinders your financial flexibility. To determine the cash flow efficiency of a debt, you need to calculate its CFI score. The CFI score is obtained by dividing the loan balance by the monthly payment. For example, if you have a $10,000 loan with a $200 monthly payment, the CFI score is 50. The higher the CFI score, the greater the cash flow efficiency. The lower the CFI score, the lower the cash flow efficiency. Gunderson suggests that any debt with a CFI score lower than 50 is considered inefficient and should be paid off as soon as possible. Any debt with a CFI score between 50 and 100 is considered neutral and can be paid off after the inefficient debts are cleared. The strategic approach of the CFI method involves paying off loans in ascending order of their CFI scores, thereby optimizing cash flow. By doing so, you can free up more money every month that can be used for savings, investments, or other financial goals. You can also reduce the risk of defaulting on your loans or falling into a debt trap. The CFI method does not ignore the interest rate or the size of the debt, but rather incorporates them into the CFI score calculation. However, the main focus is on the cash flow impact of the debt, rather than the total cost or the psychological effect. To illustrate the application of the CFI method, let's consider a hypothetical scenario. Imagine Jacob, who has a credit card debt of $5,000 at 20% interest, with a $100 monthly minimum payment, a $25,000 car loan at 8% interest with a $510 monthly minimum payment, and student loans totaling $35,000 at 5.5% interest with a monthly minimum payment of $380. Applying the CFI method, Jacob would calculate the CFI scores of each loan as follows: credit card debt, $5,000 divided by $100 equals 50. Car loan is $25,000 divided by $510 equals 49. Student loans, $35,000 divided by $380 equals 92.1. As you can see, the car loan has a CFI score of 49, which means it is inefficient and should be paid off first. The student loans have a CFI score of 92.1, which means they are neutral and can be paid off later. Jacob would prioritize paying off the loans based on their CFI scores, starting with the car loan, the credit card debt next, and then moving on to the student loans. Comparison of debt repayment strategies. Now, let's compare the CFI method to the debt snowball and avalanche strategies. We'll analyze a hypothetical situation where Jacob has $1,000 a month to allocate toward debt repayment, in addition to the minimum payments. Using the debt snowball method, Jacob would pay off the debts in ascending order of their balances, starting with the credit card debt, then the car loan, and then the student loans. Using the debt avalanche method, he would pay off the debts in descending order of their interest rates, starting with the credit card debt, then the student loans, then the car loan. Using the CFI method, he would pay off the debts in ascending order of their CFI scores, starting with the car loan, the credit card debt, and then the student loans. Surprisingly, all three strategies result in a 7-year payoff period. However, the CFI method clears the first loan in just 4 years and 11 months, slightly faster than the debt snowball and avalanche. This nuanced approach, while not drastically altering the overall timeline, aims to strategically optimize monthly cash flow by addressing the most cash flow inefficient debts first. Now, let's explore a scenario where Jacob has a more substantial monthly payment of $1,250. In this case, the debt snowball and avalanche clear the first loan in 16 months, while the CFI method takes 37 months to clear the first loan. The advantage of the CFI method in freeing up cash flow early on diminishes in this scenario, emphasizing the sensitivity of its efficacy to individual cash flow constraints. Should you use the CFI method? While the CFI method may not consistently outshine the debt snowball or avalanche strategies, it has its strengths. In a modified scenario where Jacob has $3,000 a month and additional loans, the CFI method excels in freeing up cash flow early on. This demonstrates its situational effectiveness, making it a powerful strategy for those with higher financial capacities. In conclusion, the cash flow index method is a more niche approach compared to the widely adopted debt snowball and avalanche strategies. Its primary strength lies in quickly clearing the initial loan when cash flow is a limiting factor. However, its overall effectiveness depends on individual circumstances. As with any debt repayment strategy, it's essential to analyze your specific financial situation, goals, and preferences before deciding which approach aligns best with your needs. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the cash flow index. What do you think of the method? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more money-related content every week. Share this video with friends, and let's continue our journey toward financial success. Until next time, stay financially savvy.